Hello ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to the channel, and welcome back to another 5 players you may not have realised still play and are in Football Manager 21. Today we have got, first up is Fred. He is the striker. He's been well known to play in the Brazilian leagues, had a little spell at Lyon in 2005 to 2009, but has stuck around in the Brazil leagues where he's really thrived, to be honest. Known for having played for Brazil in a couple of World Cups, and a big striker who can play up front for them. A decent looking finisher and some good off the balls and composure, that sort of thing for a poacher to kind of get in there. 39 caps and 18 goals for Brazil, not a bad turnaround either, but currently at Fluminense, and someone you could always keep an eye out to bring in if he doesn't want too big bucks for that. Next up, we have another Brazilian striker, Wagner, a player that has played for the likes of CSK Moscow, Shandong in China, as well as AS Monaco and Besiktas in Turkey. Currently at Kairat in Kazakhstan, a player that is known for his bright blue hair and dreadlocks. Cornrows, I should say, in the footballing world. But 22 caps and 4 goals for Brazil. He's still a decent player. He's still got a bit of pace that he used to have at the age of 36, and still not bad at running at players. Certainly a player that can really do the business, especially in Kazakhstan by the looks of things, where he's currently at. We then have Santi Cazorla, the attacking central midfielder who's played for Arsenal, Malaga, Villarreal, currently at Al Sadd, getting managed by Xavi, the other Spaniard, who's very, very impressionable. Fantastic looking player still. At 35 years old, he's still got some great first touch, technicals and mentals, and even his physicals aren't too bad really, so if you can save him from Qatar, I'd certainly recommend it. 81 caps and 15 goals in his Spanish career, so he's been well around the block. As you can see, a media description of veteran midfielder makes complete sense. We have a third Brazilian in today's episode. It's Diego, a former Atletico Madrid, Wolfsburg, Juventus, Porto player. He's been around the block a bit. An attacking midfielder, 35 years old now, and still looks very tasty. Some good first touch, dribbling, technique. A player that never quite got to the level that people probably wanted him to, but he still performed very, very well in his career. Some great flair and leadership and determination as well. Really shows the Brazilian side of things back in the early 2000s to 2010 sort of time period, along with the early 2010s as well. He really shone as a Brazilian out in Europe, but currently at Flamengo, having played 34 caps and getting 8 goals for Brazil, still looking a pretty tidy player. And finally, we have the Swedish free kick maestro, that is Sebastian Larsson, a player that we know from his times at Sunderland and Birmingham in the UK, but he's currently at AIK in Sweden. Some fantastic stats in regards to his corner taking, his marking, passing. For someone who's played winger a lot of his career earlier on, he's definitely developed and evolved as he's got older. Now 35 years old, 118 caps for Sweden with 8 goals scored in that time frame. So maybe not quite as many as he might have hoped, but he's certainly adapted and evolved over time for his age and how he needs to play, moving more centrally during that period. But like I say, today that's all 5 for today. Let me know if you recognise any of the guys on here, if you knew about any of them, and let me know of any others you may know of that I may not have spoken about just yet. Make sure you like, subscribe, all that good stuff, and I'll catch you next time.